Hello everyone and welcome. I have a very special deck to show you today. If you're familiar with and love Pamela Colman Smith illustrations, this is a deck that was given to me by a couple who went to Spain. And if you look on the bottom of the deck, you'll see, the bottom of the book, it's put out by a company called Arcano Books. Wonderful quality of cards. And I'll show you the backs. They really stand out well on a cloth when you're doing your spreads. The quality of the cards are top-notch, and the images are very clear. It does come with a little white book, but this book is entirely in Spanish. But I was able to look at a couple of the spreads in here, and although I don't speak Spanish, I could understand the idea of the spreads. There's a couple of them in here. There's the 5-card spread, and there's their version of the Celtic cross spread. But let's just jump right into the deck itself. I'm not going to say the words in Spanish. I'm just going to enjoy the cards with you and the clarity and the color. Our Fool. Lots of room around the magician for him to use all his skills and tools. Some imagery appearing down here on the table, which is interesting. Some decks you notice these things, others you don't. I find the belt here with the oberus just a little bit lacking in detail on that part of it. Our wonderful High Priestess. The wonderful, again, Empress. She's got quite a look to her as she's peering towards my left shoulder. The Emperor. And I don't find the yellow in this deck very glaring, which is nice. Some of them seem a little saturated. I've never noticed the patterning here in this distant mountain, and it really is quite different than what I'm used to seeing in the cards. And it seems almost like a pencil crayon effect here in the hair. Our Lovers. Nice stance with the Charioteer. Again, the eyes are not as clear as they could be. Our Strength. So that's nice that they've stuck to the usual Strength card being number 8, so Justice will be 11. Nice background color in the Hermit. Our Wheel of Fortune. Justice. A little bit on the murky side in the colors there. When you really start going through and looking at the details. Our Hanged Man. The Death card. A little bit more flesh tone in the cheeks here of the Pope. Temperance. And I notice now a little bit of coloring in the shadow patterns on this outfit that I never noticed before. It's good for me to revisit this deck to see all this. And it almost looks like a pencil grain hue put over top of the flesh tones here. That would be our Devil card, as you can see, followed by the Tower. And I don't know whether it's picking up in the cards that you're seeing or not, but maybe if I turn that light out, you can see it. Yeah, you can get a little bit more of the fleshy tone that they've put also into the clouds and the tower. Our star card. Yeah, I think that's better with that light out. There's a little bit more patterning done on these two pictures that she's pouring from. Our moon card. So it does have its own sort of unique nuances. The sun. And the justice card. These actually in real life are a little bit grayer than what you're seeing. And our world card. Now we'll go on to the minors. Yeah, I'm going to try that again with the light. No, it just bleaches it right out. There is an awful lot more coloring than what you're seeing here. A bit more than what the camera can pick up. It's very delicate. Our ace of coins. The 2. The 3. I really like the variety of colors on the apron being picked up here and on the top of the bench. Our 4. Another fantastic card for imagery and the impression and the feelings it gives us. Our 5 of coins. Our 6. Nice patient look there. The 8. Now the face on this woman is a little bit more masculine than what we usually see, I think. A little bit more blue next to the orange here. Our 10. Our page. The knight. Stubborn and dedicated. Lots of color has been added to this card, the Queen of Coins, and it really is quite delightful. And our king. Here we have our swords. The 2, there's not too much texture put in here, but the water is receiving some. The 3 of Swords. Our 4. Our smug number 5 of Swords. 6. Yeah, I'm going to have to look through the booklet a bit more because this really, I wonder if they say, looks like the shading that you can get with pencil crayon on certain surfaces. Sneaky Pete, number 7. 8. Love the coloring they put into her dress. The 9. The 10. I don't see too much difference in that one. There's a lot more color put in here in the foreground of this page. The night. I love the gold down here. Our queen, our very stern, strong, educated woman. And our king. On to our wands. The ace. 2, nice coloring in here. Even some details in the water and the mountains in the distance. 3 of wands. That has a really nice evening glow to it. 4. 5 of wands. Interesting, this fellow's got some polka dots on his shirt, but the amount of different varied colors in the groundwork is nice. The 6 of wands. Our 7. Messages. 8. Arrows of love sometimes. 9. Heavily textured in these wands that form the border here. 10. Our page. The knight. A little bit more toning of color in here, emphasizing the horse head more than the rider. Our queen. The king. They've really brought in some patterns here. Into the aces. The ace of cups. Apologize there, it's not the aces, it's the ace of cups. 2, given him a lot of color and her some red shoes. 3 of cups. The red really makes this quite a dominant figure. Our 4. The 5 of cups and the little bit of wine colored that has spilt there. 6. This looks like a fur coat with the specks they've put on there. 7. 8. 9 of cups. 10 of cups. Sort of a striped going on in the shirt there. Page. The knight. Our lovely Queen of Cups. And our King of Cups. So I'm going to quickly just show you what I was able to attain going through the booklet. So in this spread here, the number 1 card they're indicating would be positive and favorable insights. 2 at the bottom, negative influences. 3, the past. 4, the future. And 5, your answer. And I think everybody has seen lots of Celtic cross spreads. So 6 in this one is immediate information. 7 is delayed. The rest are quite similar in the normal Celtic cross spread. So if you ever travel to Spain or someone is visiting, you might want them to check out some of the decks over there because they really are fantastic and the quality is really good. So this is Craggy Brook Witchery, hoping you're having a wonderful day, and I'll catch up with you again. And if you have any comments or decks that you've been given as gifts that you would like to share, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.